I'd like so, but yeah, you might. Maybe it's hard to walk it for. One.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and welcome here to our public auction of number 3 Cavill Court here in Vermont South. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great pleasure to welcome you here today and to offer for your bidding and competition this family home in a very central location. Lee Morris and Darryl Wickham and their teams have been looking after you leading up to today's auction. Ian and Peter also here today to assist with the bidding and competition, not forgetting Michael and Jared as well, here to write down the bids, to answer your questions and to give you an opportunity to be able to purchase the property here this afternoon. We describe it as 3 Cavill Court. It has been on sale for the past few weeks. We sell today under auction conditions. If you are the successful bidder, a deposit equaling 10% of the price that you've bid and buy for is what you need to bring forward. The vendors, they're flexible with settlement. They can settle as soon as 30 days. If you've sold or if you're renting, you need to be in quickly. We can get you in 30 days all the way through to 90 days from today's date. So flexibility is there. It's to give you encouragement to get amongst the bidding here today and give yourself that wonderful opportunity to buy this home. A very central location. I'm sure for the neighbours that are here today, they'll agree that being in such a central location as Cavill Court has many advantages. Buyers, you put that together with a wonderfully presented family home, 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Updates have been made throughout to make it easy for you just to move straight in and enjoy. Of course, with established homes, there is always some scope for additional improvement and additional personalisation as you move in, and that's your opportunity if you are the successful bidder today. Vermont South shops across the road, easy access from here back to Glen, Waverley as well for shopping, and the railway station, of course, buyers. We're here to sell it today. The rules have been on display. We can't accept late bids or offers once the property has been knocked down and declared sold here today. There's no false bids. We'll indicate bidders on request, and if I need to make bids on behalf of the vendor, the words we'll use today are vendor bid. Well, buyers, they are your terms and conditions attached to a fantastic family home, as I say. Updates have been made throughout to make it easy for you just to move in and enjoy from day one. As I said, the owners have got very flexible approach to settlement, whether that's 30 days all the way through to 90 days from today's date. A small 10% deposit down today if you are the successful bidder. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's here to be sold. Owners have got very clear instructions. They'd like to see a sold sticker on the board here this afternoon. Who'd like to be the first one to raise their hand or talk to the team about an offer here today? Number 3 Cavill Court here in Vermont South. Buyers, offer or bid to start. Where do we start? Where do we go here today, ladies and gentlemen? We're in your hands. Don't mind the offer here today, buyers. Where do we start? Where do we go with the bidding? 1.2. Welcome there. An offer is started. $1,200,000. 20,000 in the rise from there. Head 1,000,002 is the bid across the road. 20 in the rise anywhere at all. Head 1,000,002 at 20. Welcome there. Head 1,000,002. 20 against you. 40 can we say? Head 1,000,002. 40 there. Head 40's bidding 60. This quick bid is good. Head 60's here. Head 80 if you like. Head 60's bid at 80 on the turn. Head 1,262 in the competition at this stage. Head 1,260 there. Can we say 80, Lee? Head 1,260. Do we say 80? Head 260 we've got with Darryl there. Head 1,260 at 80. Welcome back. 1-3. Strong bid. Head 1,003 and 20 if you'd like on top. Head 1,300,000 in front. Head 3's the call. Head 1,003. Do we say 20? It's move quickly. Give you a chance. Head 1,003 across the road. And another 20. Head 20's bid and 40 can we say? Head 320's bid. 1,320 here. 1,320,000. 40 if you like.
Yes, 1.34.
3-4. 340's bid. Michael and Darryl, back to you here. At 340's the call. At $1,340,000. Happy to take 10 if that helps from here. At $1,340,000 to keep you moving, keep you engaged today. At $1,340,000 it's there. At 340's the call. Do we say 50? At 340 we're bid. Anything happening there, Mike? $1,340,000 across the road, highest bid. Take in $10,000 rise. Can't be any fairer than that today. At $1,340,000. Jared, yell out if there's bidding. At 50, welcome back. At $1,350,000 is at 60. At 50 we've got, we say 60 now. At $1,350,000 we're bid there. At 50 is the call, 60 in the rise. At $1,350,000 it's here on the left. 1350 back with Darryl there. $1,350,000. Do we go another 10? $1,350,000. Your turn to 10 on top. At $1,350,000. As I said, flexible terms, 30, 60, 90 days. $1,350,000. Here's the bid. At $1,350,000. Lee, can we go again at 60 on top? At $1,350,000. 350's bid. Do we add another 10? At $1,350,000. Do we add another 10? $1,350,000. Jared, yell out if there's any bidding there, please. $1,350,000. Taking 10, make it 60 on top anywhere here and now. At $1,350,000. 3 calls and away we go. Buyers at $1,350,000. Once. Bidding to my left-hand side. Against you here, and I know there's other interested buyers here today. At $1,350,000. Second call then, all done. At $1,350,000. Biddings to my left-hand side. At $1,350,000. Third and final time. Are we all done and finished here this afternoon at $1,350,000? Well, sir, if you can bear with us just a moment, we're going to submit your bid inside. For those that haven't bid or those that have bid, I urge you to use these next couple of minutes to consider your next offer here this afternoon. We are stepping closer towards a sale, and you need to make sure that you put your best foot forward here today. We'll be back in just a minute. Thank you. and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. We've submitted the bid inside $1,350,000. We're not quite at an acceptable price here today, but we are edging closer towards that sale price. Buyers at $1,350,000. Going to reopen the bidding, call for a $10,000 rise. You are here to purchase. Make sure you are the highest bidder, because if we don't get a further bid today, our highest bidder here, the gentleman standing next to Darryl, will have the first opportunity to pay the vendor's price today. So if you've used those few moments and you're considering another bid here today, this is your chance. We'll call the property 3 times. If there's no better bid, we head straight inside with the highest bidder at $1,350,000. First time calling for a $10,000 rise. $1,350,000 the bid. Second time all done at $1,350,000. Looking for $10,000 in the rise from there at $1,350,000. The bids here on the left hand side. Rolled away now for the third and final time. We're all done and finished at $1,350,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sir, you'll have that first opportunity to purchase the property today at our vendor's reserve price. For those that are interested in the result, do stick around. I'm sure we'll have a sold sticker on the board very shortly. Thanks for attending here today, and